Sarit, I would like to start with you, please. So tell us who you are.
My name is Sarit Lotem of lotemdesign.com. My business is I work with delicious business owners who are struggling to target their ideal client and want to shine and be successful online. And I do that with a brilliant website and branding that can really create it specifically for them and can target their market and can get their ideal client to take the next step with them.
Mm-hmm. A few years, when did we start working together?
July 2015.
So a year and 3 or 4 months ago, we started working together. And back then, your business was not really a business. It was more of a hobby.
Yeah, a nice hobby.
A nice hobby, yeah. And you decided to join us in what is now called Bold Heart, which was called the Client Attraction Business School. What made you say yes to the opportunity?
I knew I had everything in me to be successful. I just didn't know what to do. I needed help. I need someone to show me. I need someone to believe in me. I need someone to give me the step-by-step structures. I needed the community. And so when I saw you, and I needed someone who is authentic, someone who can understand what I'm going through. And so when I saw you, I said, oh my God, so I was supposed to see you that day. Yeah.
And so you joined us.
Yeah.
And you joined us in the growth track.
Yeah.
And what did you get in the growth track? What transpired for you? What was great about the growth track?
So the growth track is mostly about generating new income, which is exactly what I needed to do when I just started out. And it's all about the marketing. It's all about believing in myself. It's all about making it happen. So that was perfect for where I was at.
What happened? Did you make more money? Did you get more clients within the growth track?
Are you ready for that? I actually generated 5 times more than I did a couple months before.
You increased your revenues by 5 times.
Yeah.
As a result of being in the growth track.
Yeah.
Yep. As you may know, some of you may know that the growth track is about getting more clients and making more money. And once you reach 7 figures, it's what did I say, 7? See, I'm already thinking bigger.
Yeah.
When you reach 6 figures, well, soon. When you reach 6 figures, there's a new set of things that need to be handled. And so you moved up very, very quickly to the leverage track. How long did you take to move up to the leverage track?
6 months, about.
6 months. Can we give her a hand?
Thank you.
Yeah. And so you came into the leverage track, and what's it like? What's happened to your business?
Oh my God, it's just, I stopped struggling, and I started to let go and believe in myself and in my dream and in the work I do. And people just now come to me. And they are all amazing people, exactly the people I want to work with.
Yeah, you changed who you served.
I changed.
You changed your prices, you changed your programs.
Every time I see you, I change my prices.
I have that effect on people.
Coming.
That's why you keep coming. How has this made a difference in your life to be part of this community, to get the coaching, to get the step-by-step, to get the accountability, to get the access to all the things that you need? How's it made a difference in your life?
I just enjoy every moment of being a business owner. Before it was such a hard job, you know, like, you love what you do, you're passionate about what you do, but you wake up in the morning and then, okay, who can I call today and offer my services? And it's not easy every day, again and again and again, going through. And you start to not believe in yourself, and you doubt yourself, and there's no one to talk to you. And so doing this, having you holding my hand, it's a blessing in my whole world changed. Me as a mom changed. I have time to be with my kids. I have time to pick them up from school. I have time to go to lunch with them, with my husband. I take vacation. I'm here, and my people are still working. My people are
You have
still
a
working.
team now.
Yeah, my team.
You didn't have a team before.
I didn't have a team before.
Yeah, now they're doing the websites,
They are
and you're
the
here
little
on
people,
vacation.
the magic people. They're still working, and I'm here.
There are some people who really relate to your story about being in a place where they have some clients, they have some money, but it's kind of like a hobby, and they're really inspired by your story. What would you say to that person who's either in this room or in the comfort of their own home about taking the leap of faith and possibly joining us in the Bold Heart Business Program?
Yeah, and I think there's another aspect of being a foreigner. And I know many people can relate to that, because on top of everything that we are struggling with, there's the language. And every time when I speak, I think about everything I say. Every time I post, and I post a lot, I check and check and check. So I'm coming from a place of fear and not belonging and all that craziness. And so I just wanted to tell you that if you have it in your heart, if you know there's something out there for you, don't think. Just do it, because Fabienne is going to make it happen for you. She knows this stuff. Let it go and just come.
Give her a hand, everybody. Thank you, Sarit.